welcome back to my channel. So in today's video we are going to be doing a review and first impressions of the new JLo and Inglot collab. As soon as I heard about this, I was so excited. I love JLo and I feel like all of her makeup looks have been so iconic throughout the years, and I love Inglot as a brand. They are really good. So for this collab, she came out with 70 products, which include 2 different types of lipsticks in a matte and satin finish, a few lip glosses, eyeshadows which are loose pigments and pressed eyeshadows, a mascara, eyelashes, nail polishes, bronzers, and highlighters. So yeah, a whole bunch of range of products. I got a few just to try out. And yeah, so we're just gonna go ahead and jump right into it. So from this collection, I personally got 2 lip glosses, 2 lipsticks, and 2 different finishes, and a loose eyeshadow. So we're just gonna go ahead and jump right into the makeup tutorial. So whenever I think of JLo, I always think of a very intense bronze smoky eye type of vibe with a nude lip. I think that's one of her signature looks. So that's what we're gonna be going for today. So you can use any type of brown eyeshadows that you have. I'm just gonna use the Soft Glam palette for this because this is just my baby right now. I am obsessed, I use it every day, so this is what we're gonna go with. As usual, I'm gonna start off priming my eyes with the MAC Select Cover Up Concealer. And I'm just gonna put this all over the lid. And we're gonna go ahead and set that with the Tempera shade, which is the bone shade of the palette. Now JLo did come out with eyeshadows for this collection. She came out with like 4 loose pigments, and the table in the Inglot store had like a whole bunch of eyeshadows with the JL emblem in it to signify that it was her collab. So the Inglot, they have like these freedom palettes where you can go ahead and choose any eyeshadows and you put them in this magnetic little eyeshadow case. This is from Inglot. I made this like rainbowed one. And yeah, so that's how her eyeshadows come in. So you can go ahead and pick and choose which shadows you wanted to put in your personalized palette. I didn't get any of the pressed eyeshadows, but I did get a pigment that we're gonna use. Okay, so next we're just gonna put a transition shade in our crease, and we're gonna go in with burnt orange and a little bit of orange soda. And we're just blending that color from inner to outer corner in windshield wiper motions to really diffuse it out and make sure there is no harsh edges and it's all one seamless blend. And don't be afraid to get this color really far out because we want this look at the end to be really smoky and really diffused. So the further out you take it, it's honestly fine. And I'm just gonna take a tiny bit of orange soda and place it like towards the top. With a flat fluffy brush, I'm gonna go in with this shade Sienna. So I'm just gonna apply this a little bit lower on the crease and a little bit more concentrated. I am gonna be doing a spotlight cut crease today. I'm gonna start to pat the colors on the inner and outer parts of my lid because that's where we still want the darker color to be. And we're gonna add one more darker shade, so we just want like your gradual transition with everything. And as always, we're gonna fill up our brush and start to blend. Okay, next I'm gonna take this smaller fluffy brush and the shade Cypress Umber, and I'm going to really focus out on the inner and outer corners and a tiny bit on the crease. And if you keep your eye open for this part, it's really gonna help you guide like where you should stop it enough so that you can still see the darkness when you have your eye open, but it's not too high up or too low. So as of right now, I'm just focusing on tapping the color instead of blending it, just so I can get it as dark as I like, and then I'm gonna go in and blend it. Okay, so next we're going to cut the crease and get our spotlight cut crease going on. So I'm gonna go back in with the MAC Select Cover Up. And as usual, how I do every single cut crease look, we are going to place this right in the center, look up, and then connect our lines from there. Pop this right in the center, look up, and that's gonna be our guideline. A word of advice, it's better and easier to start off with a little bit of that concealer than a lot, because you don't want this to be gooey because it'll get messy so fast and it's going to be so hard to manage where you're putting product. Okay, so I went ahead and cut the crease on both sides. So as you can see, it goes out a little bit farther and like kind of tapers in. Alright, so now for the moment we've all been waiting for, we are going to get into the first product from the JLo and Inglot collab, and it is the Loose Pigments in the shade J409 Cosmic Glow. So what we're gonna do is take our brush and we're gonna get some MAC Fix Plus spray, and we're gonna go ahead and spray our brush. This is just to ensure that the pigment isn't gonna fall all over our face and it's gonna stick onto the brush. And I'm just tapping it in. Now just to blend in a little bit, I'm gonna take the shade Rustic and I'm gonna place that in between the pigment and the dark brown Cypress Umber shade. So as you can see, it's just pulling the look together a little bit more and making it look a lot more seamless, as opposed to this side that's kind of like stark between the pigment and the dark brown, and this one is a little bit more blended. And I'm just gonna pop these Lily lashes on in the style Alina, and I'll be back to do the bottom lash line. And we're back. Lashes make such a difference, right? So for the bottom lash line, we're going to take our Marc Jacobs pencil in the shade Brownie, and we're going to line our waterline because we really want that intense, dark, bronzy, smoky eye. And then with the flat, fluffy brush again, we're going to go into Sienna and Burnt Orange, and we're going to run that at the bottom. Then I'm just going to apply some bottom mascara. Okay, and I'm just going to go ahead and try to finish off this face. So I'm just going to go in with the Anasazi Saddle Bronzer. This has been my go-to ever since it came out. I can't put it down. And I really want to get that JLo bronze. So I'm going to take the bronzer even up higher as a blush. I'm not going to use any blush today. I do have a little bit of cream blush on from Fenty, but I'm just going to take this up really high and make sure we really bronze our skin. So JLo is known for her signature super glowy and bronze skin. So for our glow, we're gonna go in with the Anasazi and Amrezy collab first. I'm just gonna take that with this Zoeva 105 highlighting brush and really go in. And I'm gonna put on all the high points of my face. And down the center. And then on top of that, because I really want this to be so glowy, I'm going to go in with the Makeup Forever Starlit Powder in the shade 13. And it is a really nice loose pigment, and it is like a pale gold shade. So I'm going to spray my highlighting brush with some more Fix Plus. And then ever so gently dip a little bit into the powder. And I'm only going to place this on the highest point. So like really lightly. I'm gonna try to blend it out. Alright, so this is the face and eyes completed, and now to move on to the lips. So I ended up getting 4 lip products from this collection, 2 lipsticks in a matte and satin finish, and 2 lip glosses. Okay, so the first one we have here is in the shade J203 Dolce. Looks like this. They also come with this Jennifer Lopez emblem in the lipstick, and this is like a peachier undertone nude. Automatically had like a 1 swipe coverage. The color is really nice. It's a really flattering nude, which I feel like could go for a lot of skin tones. It's more on the peachier side. And this is definitely a satin finish. You can see that it's really creamy on the lips, not matte. It feels really soft, and the coverage is really there. 1 swipe and it had a lot of color payoff. So I'm really happy about that. Not kiss proof. This came off. So let's go ahead and swatch the next one. So the next one is in the shade J213 Champagne. And I know you're probably like, Shogi, these look almost exactly the same. If you love nude lipstick as much as I love nude lipstick, then you know that there is a huge difference between these two shades. This one is way more on the true nude side, and this one is way more peachier and pink. And this one is very matte, as you can tell, has no sheen or shimmer whatsoever. So this is Champagne. So just like the other one, it has one swipe and pay off immediately. This is the shade Champagne, and I love it. I love a true nude shade. I feel like this goes with every single eye look. It definitely goes with this eye look a lot better than the previous one that we just tried on. This one is definitely not as smooth and creamy as the other one, but understandable. It is a different formula. It was a little bit rough on application to put on. It didn't glide on so easily as the first one, but the color payoff was there, and I mean, it feels comfortable. It doesn't feel too heavy on my lips. So yeah, this is what she looks like. Now I also got two lip glosses from the collection. The first one that I picked up is in the shade Goldlips. It is a true nude gloss with gold reflect in it. This is really pretty. I love lip gloss that has like gold little reflex in it. I feel like it makes your lips look so big and so juicy, and it feels really good and not sticky at all, which is a huge thing with lip glosses. Like, it's one thing for it to look good, it's another thing for it to feel good and comfortable, and this is definitely super comfortable. Like, it's not sticky at all. I really like this. I'm so happy I got it. Alright, so the next gloss I got is in the shade Pinky. So this is a true, what I would say, nude with a pink undertone. Okay, so this is really pigmented. As you can see, you can definitely see the pink straight off the bat. This one is definitely pinky. What I will say that I don't like is the applicator feels like it doesn't pick up enough product, and I hate the feeling of a dry applicator. Like, I want there to be a lot of stuff on my brush so I don't have to keep going in and in and in. So this is the shade Pinky. I really like this one too because it's not super pink, but it does give you that really healthy like look and little pop to your lips. It's really, really shiny, which I really like. Not sticky at all, has the same smell as the other one. The applicator was a little bit dry, as was the other one, but overall, I really like it. Really great for every day if you're not trying to do a really intense lip or a lipstick. This is so nice because it still gives you some color and that like healthy vibrance to your lips, and I really like it. Alright you guys, and that is the end to this JLo and Inglot review. I hope you guys enjoyed. Overall, I really am so obsessed with the way the pigment came out. I feel like it was so pigmented. It was super easy to work with, and I really love the effect that it's giving this eye look. I am really happy with all the lip colors that I got. They were really easy to wear, really easy to apply. I really love the formula of every single one of them, especially the lip glosses, and the fact that they are not sticky is such a win for me, and the fact that they look so beautiful by themselves. A+ across the board. So always stay plugged in, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like this video if you want to see more from me, and also turn on your notification bell so you can be alerted whenever I post. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next one.